Welcome to PopTake, your hot take on music, pop culture, and life. My name's Michael Mello.
I'm Hugo Philippe.
And welcome to season 2 of PopTake.
Yeah, we lasted a whole year.
We're still doing the damn thing.
So haters, suck on that, because we're still here.
Haters are our motivators,
Yes.
but honestly, our motivator is pop culture.
It is.
There's so many exciting things that have already started this year.
This year kicked off strong. I mean, obviously, the Grammys happened.
Yeah, and we're going to do a deep dive into that. The snubs, the wins, everything in between.
Lots of new movies.
Lots of movies. Your personal favorite,
My
your girl Charli.
is already kicking off the year. Got
The
Wuthering
Moment.
Heights, The Moment.
Yeah, it's
and
a
then
Charli year. And then plus we also had a music video from Taylor Swift. We got a lot to cover in today's episode, so let's get into it.
Let's start with the Grammys, because I feel like they happened last weekend, or almost a week ago. Let's just jump into it.
Grammys this year, I was very happy with a lot of the wins. Like Olivia Dean, I think definitely deserved it. I loved all the artists. I will also shout out Alex Warren because he had a technical issue during his performance.
He still nailed it.
Handled it like a pro. I think this was such a fun Best New Artists ensemble.
Yeah. I mean, the way they did that was really cool, too. I loved, watching Addison Rae walk off after.
Yeah, and then Cat's Eyes,
She's just
gnarly.
Yeah.
10s across the board, honestly, for all of them.
It was one of the best Grammys, I think, performance-wise in, a really long time. I just,
Yeah,
No?
There was some
fine. Maybe
performances.
that's my hot take.
Yeah, that's a hot take.
That's my hot take.
No,
I don't
that's
know.
great. I think some performances were just not for my cup of tea.
Yes.
I thought Sabrina's was great.
Some were really long and extravagant.
Yeah. One thing I want to touch on. So I know the Billie Eilish fans are going to come for me. I don't know if I agree that a song that was released in 2024 should be allowed to be nominated for 2025. While I understand the rules of it, where it's technically it was made a single in 2025, so technically it's eligible. I still don't know if I agree with that.
I get it, and I agree with you in that sentiment. I think there should be some sort of ways that songs that get a second life or something, because even Stranger Things, Running Up That Hill, came back, and I feel like there should be a way for songs to have something, but not in that category. I don't know. I agree with you. It was from 2024. It was an older song.
I get that the concept is record of the year, most popular song of the year.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I had lived with that song in 2024.
No, I agree.
While I agree it was still popular in 25, and again, I love Billie Eilish, just not discrediting her.
It's an amazing song.
I actually people are going to shit on me. I think it should have gone to
been
Golden.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
okay.
I really think it should have gone
also
to...
do think it should have gone to Golden.
Yeah, I just think it was so unexpected.
That song took over everything. That song broke records. And that was the first group that topped the charts.
Yeah, and I think since Destiny's Child. Yeah, and I think I just also wanted to see those 3 women win a Grammy because they were such underdogs. But that's my hot take. Burn me at the stake.
Yeah,
sorry.
Everything else I think I was pretty on par or happy with. I wish that Zara Larsson won her category. Abracadabra still deserved it, but I just wish Zara got
next
her
year.
moment.
And Zara Larsson should have been on the main stage.
She
100%.
Also that. Well,
respectfully,
she's dropping the remix album, and hopefully that will get her in the Grammys next year.
I think it's going to be a deluxe. I don't know if it's a remix album.
I don't know. She said that there's all girls
features.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. So I think
I'm ready.
I feel like it's a remix album deluxe, and I don't know how that works.
Midnight sun.
I won't be singing on here.
Just wanted to see how long I could go. But I will say, last thing on the Grammys, Bad Bunny. I'm so thrilled Bad Bunny got his Grammy wins that he very much deserves, especially in this political climate. I am stoked for the Super Bowl, and I'm excited to see Bad Bunny in my bedroom after the performance. So.
Okay. I don't think that's going to happen, but
it's going to happen.
Thinking.
And there's nothing when I close these 2 eyes.
I was going to say, if you close your eyes, anyone is Bad Bunny.
Manifestation, baby.
Anyways, something else that came out in pop music
which also kind of controversial, and I am a Swiftie, but Taylor Swift's Opalite music video dropped.
Yes.
And she's dropping it specifically on Spotify and Apple Music because now YouTube video views don't count towards Billboard. So technically, she's encouraging fans to watch it on streaming platforms, so it does encourage, the Billboard charts and stuff. It's a marketing tactic.
Of course.
My girl's a businesswoman, so I support it. In terms of the music video, I loved it because, one, she did Graham Norton show.
Yes.
And the guy on the show was like, I'd love to be in a Taylor Swift music video. And you just see the wheels turning in her mind. And she casted everyone on that couch in the music video, which made it just even more iconic. The one thing I will say with Opalite is the album. Have you seen the single artwork?
Yes, yeah.
She's like dancing like in like this gorgeous dress and in like this chic ponytail thing. So I'm thinking like we're gonna get a dancey like I'm just like Opalite, yeah. And it wasn't. It was like this kind of cheeky little love story or like of these two awkward human beings and like basically what the song is like making the best of what you got, making your own luck kind of thing. And it was still a really cute music video. I just think the the single artwork
was like
threw me off.
Deceiving.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what she's done this whole album. I'm sorry to say. It's always been like trick. So you know how my feelings are about her. I think picking the people from Graham Norton, obviously like so smart, and I love her like business side on that and like her creative side on that. She's a businesswoman. But yeah, dropping it on the platforms, the streaming platforms. You know what? I'll give her something because like people spend so much money on these videos, especially her. And
technically, it is also, I will say, supporting Spotify in a way because Spotify only recently introduced music videos to their platform. So like,
I just hate, I'm fine with music videos on there. I just hate when people tack them at the end of albums and then you're listening to the album and it starts playing a music video. I don't know if this is an Apple Music thing only, but sometimes people will tack music videos at the end of the album. But like if you download the album and play the album, it'll play the music videos. And all of a sudden you're like watching and listening to a music video without my permission, and I hate that. So as long as she doesn't do that. And
one last thing I do want to add on though about music videos is I'm really curious that now music videos don't count towards YouTube. That YouTube videos don't count towards music videos. If we're going to see the decline in music video budgets, because we're already seeing the decline in music videos, like artists aren't really getting the budgets that they deserve for certain music videos. We've even seen people like Kim Petras say she had to self-fund music videos and things like that. Even Normani self-funded like Wild Side. Like I say bring back music videos. Like I want to see, and I think it helps build the world for the song.
I'm not against it being like YouTube and stuff and those platforms counting, just because I feel like sometimes there's so much garbage on YouTube, and I feel like sometimes artists will do like music video, lyric video, visualizer, and like I don't know if that's a marketing thing for those numbers to count in some way. You know what I mean? So like I think if we are forcing artists to be a bit more selective with those things, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. But I do like. I'm torn on it because I do also think people like there is obviously more you have to do now to get it on those platforms, and that might be outside of the realm of most artists, but we'll see. She always starts trends, so I'm sure more people will start doing this. Charli XCX's movie The Moment is out today, and I also think it's funny that Taylor dropped her video today.
Wow.
Because we know the discord between the two of them. We got to see The Moment, which I loved.
Yes, The Moment was great. It was so meta.
It's great.
Funny.
I love her. I love that she, first of all, had the idea to do this before all this happened, or like while this was happening, to like make fun of Brat and the moment that she was having. But like the hindsight to do that is like insane.
Also, I do want to, and throw me at the stake. Kylie Jenner, great actress. I was buying what she was
everybody that was there was great.
I was like, Kylie Jenner, Timothy is teaching you the acting chops. I was like, give her. Well,
like Offset. Just do it again.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I love those. Yeah, she was great.
Charli was great, which like obviously she's getting into acting. There's so many Charli movies coming out. I loved it. I think it was like exactly what I needed and not a concert video because I don't really watch concert videos or movies. I love to just do it. Like I don't think I've seen a single concert movie.
I have. I think they have a fun experience to relive those moments. Or like I didn't get to go to Renaissance, so like it is fun to see.
Okay, I can understand that part.
Yeah, but I do prefer a concert video where it's like we do still get to see the behind the scenes. Like sometimes when a concert movie is just like
the whole concert.
Here's a concert. It's like okay, but I would love to see her like someone running backstage
and like doing the other stuff.
What's it like to be a pop star? Yeah.
I also just feel like Brat concert movie is like that's not the vibe you want. You know what I mean? Maybe if it was like screening in clubs and you're just like playing it while you're just enjoying it, great.
Do you think the end of The Moment was poking fun at Taylor Swift?
100%. As soon as there's this giant lighter in the movie, and it's like bedazzled. And as soon as I saw that bedazzled lighter, I was just like, okay, this is definitely making fun of the Taylor Swift. Even like
I even think the brat hashtag or whatever. It was giving lover.
Yeah,
and I was like,
even the dress when she was flying, that she had that like green, and someone was like, is she Tinkerbell? Like, I just feel like that is such a Taylor Swift.
It looks like the 1989 era's outfit for sure. Yeah,
I feel like, and at the when you start to see all that come together, I don't want to spoil it too much, but. The like Charli opened for Taylor like back in the day, and that started all this discord. But like even when I see screenshots,
also she brought her out during 1989 as a surprise guest too for Boom
I didn't
Clap.
Know that. Yeah. Well, more reason for Charli to hate her. Charli hates that song so much. I just think like even those scenes, like the shots, like whenever I see things from her opening up for Taylor, like it looks like that, like the way that they're dressed and like the backup dancers and stuff. I just think she was poking so much fun in it, and I just like I love it. This is gonna last for so long. I was obviously like mad when Taylor wrote whatever on the recent album. I don't
Actually
remember
Romantic.
that song, but now I'm like Charli clapped back, so I'm now we'll see what Taylor's gonna do, because obviously there's something, and I don't think her dropping the music video today was an accident.
And then I'll end on this because I do love both artists.
Yes.
I think Taylor's comment about her being like a chihuahua barking kind of thing, I think says her point, where I don't think she's going to respond to the movie. I think both sides are funny, and I quite loved the poking fun of it all. Yeah. But I will say, like, Charli's The Moment was so fun.
Yeah.
And I definitely would see it again.
Yeah, I would watch it. It was great. It was great.
Wuthering Heights is also a movie that we got to see. And Wuthering Heights features a Charli XCX soundtrack, but I don't really read, so I didn't read the book going into this. But wow, I was in fucking tears by the end. I was not expecting. I mean, I think they foreshadowed the Romeo and Juliet tragedy parts in it.
Also, like, I feel like I'm like, do I want to spoil this? But this is like a really old ass book.
No, it's so old.
And they've done so many iterations of it already. So it's like,
I think I just remember in like high school it was either Wuthering Heights or Lord of the Flies, and our teacher chose.
I think we did Lord of the Flies.
Yeah. So it was really great though. Margot Robbie and
Jacob Elordi,
they're incredible.
Nailed it. I loved. So I went into the movie thinking like, obviously, like, the soundtrack is gonna be my favorite part, but the movie was so fucking beautiful. Like, all of the scenes, especially when we start to get into like her castle / like massive home,
the set
like,
pieces,
the
and
stunning
the costumes,
stunning. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, it might be one of, we'll see whatever happens this year, but like, it could be one of my favorite movies this year.
My one controversial take with Wuthering Heights, they're marketing it as this like sexy Valentine's Day movie, and like it is. But it also feels like, it's kind of like, I don't want to say abusive, but like very toxic.
There's a lot of toxic,
The ending's really sad. So I'm like, it's very interesting that we're marketing this for Valentine's Day.
I think it's very steamy. Like, even the beginning, like the first like 30 seconds, it just starts with audio, and you're listening to what you think is people fucking, and then it ends up actually not being, which is so funny that it starts like that, and it like sets the tone for the whole movie. Yeah,
I think it's maybe I have like heated rivalry brain, where I just think that like things aren't as scandalous, if that makes sense.
Maybe,
like people are like, this is so scandalous, and it's like, not really if you have sex as an everyday person.
I mean, I think there was a lot of like kinky and like dirty sex in it.
In the barn.
The barn, like when they were like dirty talking and like talking about her husband. And, I think there's a lot of just like really taboo stuff, but it was still hot. I mean, I do think that we're used to more things as gay people, and we're just like, oh, like that's like level 2 taboo, like, but I think and it was still a hot.
They're kind of siblings
ish. They're not siblings. Like, they're not siblings. Like no.
I guess the equivalent, like,
he was siblings. Her pet, guys. He was her pet.
Yeah, well, and then she became his pet.
Yeah, crazy. Anyways, it was a great movie. Charli knocked the soundtrack out of the park. I think people should watch it. If they're gonna watch it for Valentine's Day, like, make a plan afterwards. Like have some free time, because you could get inspired.
Tate McRae is currently under fire because she's promoting Team USA when she is a known Canadian, and the internet's divided as to whether or not was this inappropriate for her to, basically promote Team USA, or is it fine? Like, get your bag, girl, and do your thing.
I think she is wrong. And I don't even know why people are divided by it. I guess it's people that probably are not Canadian. And I don't really think that that matters at the end of the day. I think it's weird in general when artists or actors or musicians or people endorse other countries or places that aren't theirs for things where, like, your country's participating. Like the Olympics or, I don't know, Super Bowl, or like whatever it may be. I think that's so weird. Like, I get that we don't have the budget, but, like, Tate McRae also didn't need the money. I'm sorry. Like, you didn't need to do this commercial. You could have just done it for the Super Bowl. You could have just done it for the Olympics.
Right.
You didn't have to do it for Team USA.
I do think where I'm divided is one, this is like, and people are like, it's not that big a deal. It's not that deep. But I'm like, but it kind of is because like the U.S. has not been great to Canada,
100%.
Especially the president. And granted, on the other side, people are like, she moved to the States at 16. So it's kind of like I left my hometown at 17. So I kind of relate more to where we currently live in Toronto versus my hometown.
Is she Canadian or American? I get
Canadian.
it.
No, I get it. Yeah. I mean, she's probably dual citizen now at this point.
I don't know.
So I'm seeing that side, but I'm also like, she has just consistently done things that are questionable, like doing the Morgan Wallen song and then doubling down and being like, I just wanted to do a country song. And it's like, ooh, like, you're not helping yourself here. Someone tweeted, and I did chuckle, and they said Tate McRae is the Sydney Sweeney of music. And I unfortunately
don't think that's incorrect.
Yeah,
I mean,
I do
Sydney
love
Sweeney's
her
on
music.
the album.
Yeah, but I do love her music. And I do think Tate, like, I just, it seemed, what's the word I'm looking for? Not poorly, like,
I just
read the room.
Yeah, I also just don't understand. Like, I feel like this is something her team would have flagged right away. Like, while we're doing a commercial for Team USA, like, people are gonna have backlash. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I hope so, because maybe if they didn't think there was gonna be any backlash, they're dumb.
Yeah, like, this just seems like such like an avoidable thing.
Yeah, and I do agree. Like, people are like, "Get your bag, girl." I'm like, sure, but like,
does she need a bag?
Tate McRae has a good bag already, and then I also will say, I'm putting more blame on the Team USA because you have so many
American
pop stars. Team USA. Why did you go to Tate McRae? But then it makes me think as well. Like,
did other people not want it?
Yeah, did Sabrina, Olivia, did all those girls be like, I don't want to promote Team USA? And then it came to Tate, and she was like, sure.
Yeah,
like it does make us all think a little bit.
Yeah.
And again, I know people are divided, and they're like, it's not that deep. But I, as a Canadian, do think it is a little deep.
I agree. I think it's the same thing when, like, I know it's not the same thing, but the same thing for me. Like Eurovision, you're familiar with that. When people like have artists represent them that like are from different countries or have like never been there, I think that's so weird. I get that the song is from the place, but I think it's just it's very much like we want the star power, not necessarily about like us. And I think I'm a very no on that. Like, use your people. There's plenty of Americans that could have done this. Sorry.
Granted, though, on the Tate McRae thing, I will say, if Team Canada didn't reach out, like, who is she?
But she didn't need the bag. That's
I
the
agree.
thing.
It's also about saying no. Yeah. She didn't need the bag. She had a really great year. I think, and then people are also comparing it to Dua Lipa because Dua Lipa also did an Olympics ad. But I'm also like, yeah, but the U.S. isn't really shitting on the U.K. Like, the U.S. is shitting on Canada. And so I think as a Canadian, I will shout out Jack Innanen from Adults, who, like, used his platform and, like, made a story, Tate McRae, and he's like, hey, Tate, like, that's some traitor shit right there. Like, this is not the time to be promoting Team USA. You are a Canadian. Like, you built your career because of Canada. And so I really respected that he did that because one of Tate's dancers is rumored to be on this season of Adults. Okay, so it's kind of like he's in it. Risking it all. So
I also think the Dua thing is slightly different because that was just for the Olympics as a whole.
Yes,
right?
not for Team USA.
To me, it's like that's just a general like ad. Like, you're not.
It's like it's the generic Olympics.
Like,
but here's also
everybody.
Here's the other thing because I know people are like, ugh. So the funny thing is, like, when I first saw it, because she's in a red.
You thought it was Canadian?
I thought it was a Canada ad. I was like, yes, Tate McRae, go off.
I thought it was like an Olympic ad, but she's like wearing Canadian colors. Like,
and then I realized it was USA, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, like, technically, because people, it looks Lululemon-esque, her outfit.
It does.
And Lululemon is an official Team Canada brand.
Yeah. All of it is a little bit weird. I feel like you could recut that video and cut out the US part.
Yeah.
And it would be fine.
I think you
and
should
it would
just
look
like
like a Canadian thing.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
The video is sponsored by Team USA, right?
Yeah.
Not the Olympics.
Yeah.
It also just feels like a Team USA like doing like a fuck you Canada thing. Do you know what I mean? Like we're gonna take one of your people and we're gonna make them like represent us. Like I don't know. Tate, come on, girl. This is not the first time. And hopefully this is the last time. She posted a story that was like, y'all know I'm Canadian or something.
Y'all know I'm Canada down.
Yeah, Canada down.
Yeah.
Great, girl. Prove it. Prove it. She's my girl technically-ish. I love her album. It was on my...
I do love her, yeah.
It was on my top of last year, but...
It's interesting choices.
Yeah.
I will say, also, I think people sometimes, in stan culture, people are like, you have to ride or die for your artist.
100%.
And I disagree. I think you can love a pop star and be critical of what they do. I love Tate. The ad that she did, I do disagree with.
Yeah.
I love Taylor. There's things Taylor has done that I don't agree with. But like, I think sometimes stan culture is like, you have to be so supportive of this person. And I'm like, no, like, even with your friendships too, like your friends are going to do things you don't necessarily agree with.
You have to call them out.
Yeah, but you also still can love that person by being like, I don't agree that you did that.
I agree. I think it's like, people say you have to separate the artist from the art. And I think that there are times where like you do. Like, it's like the art, I love the art, but I don't like what the artist is doing, and I'm going to call them out on that, and I'm not going to support that. I think people use that in the other ways where they're like, you could ignore it because it's not about the art. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's all still
yes, but I think there's a line. Like, I think, like a Kanye West and a Nicki Minaj, I think that's a line where I'm like, okay, I've actually, like, you can separate it?
No, I don't want it.
Oh, no, I'm done. I was like, I've blocked that music on Spotify. I don't want to support it. But as in, like, a Tate McRae is like, I'm not going to stop listening to her music because she did a Team USA ad. Like, that's dramatic.
Also, speaking of that, though, because this has come up a couple times, if you, like, Kim Petras, love her, obviously. Alone, Nicki Minaj is on it. And so there's a version without Nicki that's just Kim Petras. That's on YouTube. So if you want to listen, if you still like that song, and you don't want to give Kim any coins, just find it. But I had someone be like, I can't listen to this anymore. And I was like, girl, I got you. That's what I have to tell the gays today. Speaking of things I have to tell the gays, I actually want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Of a situation that happened to a friend of mine. And I want to know what your thoughts are on this, because I feel like you're someone who can get pulled in by the riz of men. So I had a friend... No, okay. So what would you do in this situation? I had a friend who was talking to this guy at a bar, right? And they like hit it off, and they were like at the bar, you know, chatting. The guy bought him a drink, blah blah blah. The guy was very smooth, had a lot of riz. And
Is
then,
he ugly?
No, he was cute.
So he's cute with riz. Okay.
Yeah, he's cute with
important.
Riz. That maybe is important. Cute with riz. They're talking at the bar, blah 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 blah. Anyways, the guy was like nonchalantly talking to him, and then like grabbed his phone, and I think my friend thought at the moment, like he like grabbed his phone and went like this and like unlocked it with my friend's face. So like took my friend's phone, did this, and my friend I think thought he was like gonna put his number in or something like that, but he like opened up his photos, scrolled down to the hidden album, did it again, and opened up his hidden album, which my friend does not use. So my friend didn't really care about it or think about it, or like have a reaction. But I was shook, and I think I would have been done. Like, I don't care how much riz you have. I am not taking this.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this? Like, what would you do if a guy did this?
Yeah, I think that'd be the end of the night for me.
I agree.
Because I'm like, just ask. Like, you already have me in the... I think, yeah. That's nasty work.
I was shook. I was shook. So I just needed an opinion, because I do not.
Yeah, I don't think it's... I think it's very... Like, there's better ways to approach it. Like, I probably would have just been like, you have anything spicy you want to show me? Like you're already flirting.
I agree.
Like, why not just... Act, like, you know what I mean?
Why not just do it?
Because also sometimes, like, I'm thinking of what's in my phone, and, like, I have screenshots of, like, Pokemon memes and things like that, where I'm just like, you're going to have to dig, baby.
I literally have, like, not... In my hidden folder, I actually have, like, when I took pictures of like my passport and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, like I actually do have documents in there
yeah,
too.
Because I'm just like, no one needs to see this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is hidden for a reason.
Yeah, or like I screenshot like a notes of like certain passwords and stuff, but I didn't want it on my phone, so it's in my hidden.
Yeah, and the same thing. I'm like, you're getting actual real important information, so I'm gonna knock you out. I was shocked. So that, I mean, what would you do in this situation? Because I feel like if the Riz was so good, like some people would let that fly, but I'm like, that's a red flag all around.
Yeah,
so
red flag.
Not gonna do that. But
well, that's our hot take for
today. That's our hot take for today. Men are trash, as usual.
Yeah, I stand by that. Season 2, and we're still rocking that boat.
Yeah.
But thanks so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoy season 2.
We have
a lot of
so much. Guys, look, we've been planning. We took a break. We planned. We have so much coming this year. I know people say big things coming, but like big things coming, you know?
Yeah. Yes, it is. So listen to our podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And my name is Michael Mello.
I'm Hugo Philippe.
And we'll see you next time.